So how do you take a national brand and make it locally relevant? We have with us today John Hvizda with Dean Foods. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So how did you all make this happen? How do you take a brand, a dairy brand, and make it locally relevant?
Well, it's critical nowadays to connect with consumers on a local level. A great example would be our new partnership with Organic Valley. So this is a new partnership we have with Organic Valley, and what they do great is that the farmer is the ambassador for the brand. So if you look at the packaging, these are actual farmers on the package that are part of the Organic Valley family of farmers. When you look at the farmers, it's not only are they the ambassador, they're also the advocate. So when you go to the website, for example, they have a campaign right now, Know Your Farmer. You put in your address, it'll show you the family farm, give you a little biography. The other thing we're doing is these farm discovery tours where we actually invite the local community out to the farm to meet the cows, learn about organic practices. There's activities and all sorts of fun family activities to get everybody fully, conscious of the benefits of organic farming and the benefits of the brand.
I would imagine some of these farmers have been with this brand or been providing to their communities for a long time.
Absolutely, yeah. So the Organic Valley farmer base, there's very little attrition in the co-op. They view it almost as a social experiment in that, they are committed to organic practices and it is a true team environment.
I want to go on the tour and meet the cow.
Absolutely. We'd love to have you.
I want to go meet that family of cows. So you recently relaunched 2 of your 3 brands, specific in ice cream.
Correct.
What precipitated that and wanting to make that happen?
Well, a couple of things. So I'll touch on of our 3 major brands, Mayfield, Creamery, Deans, and Friendly's. So Mayfield, it's really about going back to the roots, so that genuine Southern homemade taste. Right now, key trends are clean label, fresh ingredients. So the Mayfield brand, no artificial growth hormones, fresh cream from our dairy, and it's going back to that roots in that the logo is actually from 1923 brought forward. That's the original Mayfield Creamery logo.
So you have the challenge with many of your products that they're behind glass because they have
Correct.
to be in the freezer section or the refrigerated section. How do you make sure that it's compelling enough to attract that shopper?
Well, that's why packaging plays a critical role in why not only are we relaunching Mayfield, we're also relaunching our Deans. It's really about interrupting the shopper, being that you are behind glass, so bright colors that stand out and attract their attention are first and foremost. You can see the bright blue in Deans, the Mayfield yellow, Friendly's red. So that's first and foremost. The second thing we try and do is obviously feature our items. So being that we are locally relevant, we try to leverage store of the community opportunities. All stores have roughly 20% of display for store choice, on promotional display, I should say. So we work with our local relationships. Some of our reps have been calling on stores for 20 years now. So we try and feature our items as often as possible.
Wow, love hearing store of the community because I know that's so important in the Walmart world. What would be a piece of advice that you might provide to our viewers on doing business with Walmart?
I think right now it's really performance is king. So especially in our categories, refrigerated and frozen, space is at a premium. So you need to perform, when you get the opportunity to perform. I think the next thing would be, they will reward, Walmart's shown that they'll reward growth with performance.
John, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. So if you've enjoyed this segment, please give us a thumbs up, share it out with others you think might enjoy it, but also think about commenting on this. Is there something that you're doing taking your national brand to give it a local flair?